Let's talk about what causes them, what triggers them, and how to ease Braxton Hicks contractions. So first things first, to understand what triggers a Braxton Hicks and how to ease them up, we need to know kind of its purpose, its role, or what causes them. And what causes a Braxton Hicks contraction is when the uterine muscle fibers tighten and then relax. And many midwives and physicians believe that they play a role in toning the uterine muscle, preparing it for birth, and also is important for promoting the flow of blood and oxygen to the placenta. So unlike true labor contractions, they don't play a role in dilating the cervix, but they may serve a purpose for softening the cervix, or what is also known as cervical effacement. However, there are known circumstances that trigger Braxton Hicks contractions. So number one, when the mother is just being super active, exercising, or just had a long, hard day, that can trigger more contractions. Also, if the baby is being too active in the belly, I know I personally got a lot more contractions if the baby was just doing somersaults and kicking. Number two, if someone touches mom's belly. I know for me personally, I had a little toddler around and my Braxton Hicks contraction started as early as 18 weeks because she was just always touching my belly, hugging me. I was rocking her. So that was a big Braxton Hicks trigger for me. So if you can think of what may be causing your triggers, put them in the comments down below. It's super helpful for other moms to be aware of what triggers them. Number three is if the bladder is too full for too long. That can definitely put more pressure on the uterus and trigger those Braxton Hicks contractions that way. Number four, immediately following sexual activity. Even cervical checks can trigger them and cause just a little bit of uterine irritability. And last but not least, dehydration is a big cause for triggering Braxton Hicks contractions. So a commonality for all of these triggers is potential stress on the baby and the need for increased blood flow to the placenta to make sure baby has plenty of oxygen. So we definitely want to alleviate or ease Braxton Hicks contractions when we can, especially by removing the triggers. So if you can, comment below some of the triggers that you have noticed for yourself so that other mamas can be aware to take action to change the situation and remove those triggers as best as possible, such as emptying your bladder right away, or rehydrating are big ones that you could easily do. So we obviously can't remove all of these triggers, such as sex and those little toddlers hugging your belly, but we can do things to ease them up, such as changing positions and activity level. For example, if you have been standing or very active, you could obviously rest and lay down or take a warm bath. Also, if you have been sitting or laying down for an extended period of time, you could get up, go for a walk, do some pregnancy stretching exercises. That would be great for boosting oxygen and blood flow. Another great one for that is called de-stressor breathing, to get nice fresh oxygen to the uterus and also your baby. And it also is very great for lowering your stress cortisol hormones and just overall super great for your body. Last but not least, trying to relax. I know it's hard to when someone's telling you need to calm down, don't stress out, just relax. But doing the best you can to do relaxing activities is super beneficial to you, like getting a prenatal massage, reading a book, listening to music, taking a nap, or drinking your warm pregnancy teas, or anything that just helps you relax and even have fun is going to be super helpful in preventing those Braxton Hicks contractions. And before I leave, I just want to say that Braxton Hicks contractions are just a normal part of pregnancy. If you are interested in learning more about what they feel like, what they look like, you can check out this video right here where I go into more detail on that. All right, that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.